Good morning, everybody. I have a news story from you from Reddit. And this lovely couple have booked a cruise on the horizon on January 3rd, actually. Everything was set. They had a babysitter for their house. They were all ready to go. Their cruise was booked. And then they saw a refund of $1,900 on their credit card. Well, they called Carnival, and Carnival said it was canceled from your account, and at 9:30 a.m. February 13th. Well, they wanted their room back, and they wanted to rebook. Well, to get their same room back, she had to pay more. She wasn't going to do that. So she argued and argued with them, and she wasn't getting anywhere. So to still have her nice vacation with her husband, now they have to have an interior room for the same price because she wasn't paying anymore. And I really don't blame her. She is asking, what should she do? How can she fix this? I mean, I agree. Why should you pay more and you did not? Now, the question was asked, were you online? Did you hit a wrong button? She said no, her and her husband were at work and they did not have access to personal information at work on the computer. So, in other words, they track you, and if she went to Carnival, she'd be fired, which I think is a good thing. So they refused to give her back her room. So she's really wanting to know what to do, and what do you think? This is starting to happen a lot, and I do mean a lot, and it's sad. They're outside playing, by the way. Sad because this all started with another family with her kids, and that happened with her. And I still see people putting these countdowns on these sites. Please don't do this, guys. Don't even put an announcement on your personal page that you're going on a cruise. My husband did it, but I don't do that anymore. I wait till after the fact, and then I'll let you know where I've been. It says we paid for the current amount, which is much higher. I was extremely polite to them on the phone, but I am very, very frustrated that I had to book an interior room, downgrade from what we had, to keep an original price I already paid so far. I am not impressed with Carnival Cruise Line. I wouldn't be impressed with them either. This has been happening a lot, even though they now tell you to add a PIN to your account so nobody can get into it. They have to have that PIN to make any kind of changes to the account, and you just don't share that PIN. I always say don't, you join these forums, but never give anything, don't give anything out because you just don't know what's going to happen. Especially your personal page, and that how protected is your personal page. And did you all make that announcement? What cruise and what your date was? And if someone knew your name, I mean, these hackers are getting very creative. Several people over time have lost their cruises because the money has been put back on their credit card, and they're wanting to know why. And then they try to rebook it, and they cannot. So I'm going to tell you, once again, when you're booking something, the best secure way is a travel agent or calling Carnival directly and booking it through them the first time. That way, you set your PIN. They know your PIN. I mean, everything is secure. You can't make changes without it. Now, if you're going to cruise, please be very careful of your personal information when you're cruising, because they get it that way. Sorry. And I'm just here to help y'all out. Now, she doesn't give her an advice. She just says advice needed. And of course, you can see this has happened recently. And I do feel for her. Was there any advice? It does say update. My husband and I did not realize his ex-fiancée from many years ago was on the emergency contact on this account. After many hours on the phone, we were able to see the login and where her email and canceled our trip. Thanks to her and they, very kind man on the phone, we got our room upgraded and $300 on shipboard credit. Now, what? Guys, don't share your information, because that is another thing that will come back and bite you. I'm glad it all worked out. I'm glad you got some shipboard credit out of it. But I read these lives. I don't pre-read them. I don't know what the answers are. So I just want you to know. Yeah, I just want you to know. But guys, if you got any great stories that you want to share with me and tell me about, please send it to pcon64 at outlook.com, because I want to hear your cruising stories. I want to read them. I want to share them. I want people to know all about cruising, good, bad, and the ugly. I said that when I opened this channel here on TikTok and other forums. Okay, so yeah, I am sorry for her, but I did like the outcome, and I'm cool with it. Bye bye, y'all.